Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 138. I hope you guys had an amazing day, and I do hope you guys are doing better than yesterday. Today has been great, apart from the fact that I have been a bit unpredictable recently. I have been unpredictable because I kind of had let life get in the way. Obviously, I am not happy about this fact, but hey, what can I do about it? Scroll? Obviously, not. We can't scroll. It's just working towards finding a solution to overcome this difficulty I am currently faced with. Now, what is that difficulty? Well, waking up now earlier for me because I intend to lock back into my old routine. I want to get back into my old habits, waking up early and then going to the gym in the first in the morning. Now, that is something I have been doing, waking up early around 6 a.m. I do intend to wake up earlier, 5 a.m., like my old habit. I'm going to the gym earlier, the first thing I wake up after my meal, which is something I have been doing for the past 3 days, which is amazing, which is totally amazing because going to the gym first thing in the morning not only gets it out of the way, but it creates a winning effect right off the bat, right? Because you're doing something you don't want to do. In my case, I don't really feel motivated going to the gym now simply because I'm in a very deep cut, almost finished 2 weeks out from finishing, although the cut hasn't been going as good as I intended to. Now, that is simply because I distracted myself. I've been kind of eating shitty for a few days. Now, that is because I was also on substances, 3 times now, which is crazy, which is absolutely crazy, which is something I don't want to do again because that greatly hindered my goals, not only my physical goals, my fitness goals, sorry, my life goals and my business goals. It hinders life. It squanders time. So definitely a bad choice, a treacherous choice, which I won't be making again. But those mixed together with me becoming sick also due to the substance use has created some inconsistencies in my weight loss journey. So in the end, I haven't been able to maintain the amount of muscle I wish to. Of course, I lost fat. Of course, I also lost more muscle and I lost a tremendous amount of strength. Although I try to keep my strength there because obviously when you lose strength, that means you're losing a lot of muscle. So as long as your strength is there, your muscle should also be there. But in my case, not really, right? Because I have been inconsistent with my eating and my sleep and just the overall gym performance. So my cutting isn't going tremendously well, but that is okay, right? That is what we have to be dealt with. Right? I created this situation for myself. Now I just have to overcome it. I have to overcome it by staying focused, staying consistent, and hopefully during these last 2 weeks in my fitness journey, in my weight cut journey, I can recomp some muscle back because I'm no longer on these substances. I'm no longer not sleeping. So, for the past next 2 weeks, I do see myself getting some muscle back. I do see myself getting some strength back while also simultaneously losing some more fat. But apart from that, the reason I have become a bit inconsistent for the few days is waking up early and going to the gym has been a bit difficult for me. I feel very tired doing that now, mainly because perhaps I've got used to doing it and simply because I haven't eaten a lot of food. But it's just coming back from that hard workout that I see myself walking to the couch and just sitting there and just turning on Netflix, right? Anything to just kind of relax because that gym workout took most of my energy. And that isn't good. That isn't good, guys, because normally when I work out, I have a lot more energy to do the work. But for the past 3 days now, I just been in this constant battle with myself, this constant battle of energy. And it hasn't been easy because by sitting around doing nothing, by sitting around eating all my calories in one sitting because I just have nothing to do, well, that's how I feel myself. And anyways, I just eat all my calories and just numb my brain. So I sit there like a couch potato and just watch Netflix, right? And that has been happening for the past 2 days. Although I do get back up eventually after my brain fog is finished, after I squander my time, that I managed to do some work. But it definitely isn't the ideal way I want to start my day. Like I would hope for and I would like to at least I do some work in the morning and then watch a movie before bed. I rather that than just spending my whole day watching Netflix and then spending the rest of the few hours reading a book or just making this video or just doing my business work. Right? I rather switch it around. But obviously, me not getting used to working in the morning has greatly affected this. But what also affected this is making the trigger so obvious. Right? When I walk back home, the living room is just right there, the couch is right there, the big ass TV is right there. So it is very difficult to not notice that environment. And what I plan on doing now is just hopefully coming back. Obviously, I have to notice the living room, right? The living room is right there. But I'll do something. I'll probably drink some coffee to give myself more energy. So then I could go back up and open my laptop and get into my office and do some work. But I realized that mainly I fall into the trap of complacency is because I simply are starving of energy. I have no energy and the couch just looks so comfortable, guys. And when you're trying to battle bad habits or negative habits, when the trigger is so obvious, it is a fight against nature. You're really fighting against your own nature, and life will be so much easier if you just create an environment where those bad habits are not eminent, right? Create an environment where those bad habits are invisible. If this is my own house, if I can get rid of the living room, if I could get rid of the TV, I totally would. Because when I used to eliminate all those distractions, when I used to change up my environment to my own liking and make good habits conspicuous, I managed to stick with them because when you don't make those bad cues obvious, it's very hard to think about them, especially when you're in a very positive environment. Now, I'm not saying this is just an environment issue. Yes, this is also a personal issue. If you have a strong enough reason, if you have a strong enough drive, then you can definitely overlook these certain aspects. However, lately, I guess I just haven't been in the right mindset solely because I am still on the journey to recover. Although it's been a week and I have been felt much better during this past week. Like, obviously, I had become much better since the first day, me coming down the drugs. And I can definitely see myself getting better from this day forward because, like yesterday, I haven't really done much work. I put myself back up after spending almost a marathon on Netflix. But like today, I managed to regain focus just an hour spending on Netflix. I managed to regain focus and actually do much more work today. So each day will become better if you stick true to your goal. Each day will become better if you remind yourself of your goals. Each day will become better and easier if you don't fuck up again. If you don't fuck up in life, the efforts you put into it are going to compound. It is that simple, right? One plus one equals one. I mean, one plus one equals two. All right. I'm not stupid. One plus one equals two. But you get the point. If you keep on adding to what you already have, it's going to get big. No matter what you do, it's going to get big. It's only when you start taking it away, then you start messing with your momentum, then you start messing with your progress, and then you start messing with the compound effect. And you don't want to mess up with the compound effect because you don't want to keep on moving backwards when you start winning in life. And I realized that I only move backwards when I win in life is because I feel good about myself. And when you feel good about yourself, you almost kind of make emotional choices then and then, right? you, you're more than likely to almost self-sabotage also when you feel great about yourself. This is why people say in the moment of victory, don't fight for more than you have desired, right? Don't reach for more. Don't go and get more when you already got what you desire. Don't surpass your plan. Stick with the plan. Because when you're more likely to get this emotional boost. You're more likely to get emanated in the moment of victory. And that is the most dangerous bit because you get egoed, you get the sense of pride, you want to keep on fighting. But it is then when we don't think, we allow emotions to take over. So winning is just as important as failure. Winning is just as enemy to defeat. We don't have to keep on losing to losing life. We can win and lose in life too. Always be clear, always know where you're going, always have a plan intact so you don't drift off into the unknown, so you don't drift off into bad habits and self sabotage and end up at the bottom again. Because that's no fun, guys. It is no fun working your ass off and then coming back to the bottom and then being your old self again, hating yourself. It is no fun. The one thing I had learned in this self improvement journey since day one is to be appreciative of how far I've come, is to actually be grateful of the things I learned, is actually creating this positive environment within me, is to be content self. Not content in a way that I won't reach for more, but content as in I am happy just being me because I had learned so much during my journey so far. And that has been the most important lesson because that lesson alone gave me hope to keep on pushing, and gave me hope to not look back at my past again. That is important, guys. Is to believe in yourself, is to love yourself. And when you only befriend yourself, could you then unlock your true potential? But this is my little rant for today. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and I do hope you guys learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, guys, good night.